is a really splendid red engine who loves to go fast. Sometimes a little too fast.
Out of the way, Tommy! Hello, Nathan! Here's James! Hey, Emily!
Hello, James.
Oh, mind your speed, James, and stop showing off.
Huh?
He's right, James. Stopping sharply like that is bad for your brakes.
I can't help being fast, Emily.
Don't forget that time your wooden brake blocks caught fire.
Oh. Yes, I remember all that. But I got rid of my wooden brake blocks and I was painted red. So good things came out of that accident and I don't have brake problems anymore.
You might have problems again if you carry on like this.
I have to brake sharply sometimes, Emily. I'm the fastest red engine on Sodor.
Fastest red engine on Sodor, are you? What about Rosie?
Ha! Rosie's not fast, and she's not red either. She's more of a mauvey lilac.
She's red now. I just saw her today.
Rosie is red? But red? Like me red? James red? Splendid red? Are you teasing me? Thomas? Thomas? Thomas! Trucks! Why do I have to pull trucks? I'm too splendid for trucks.
Too splendid.
That's what you think.
You can't pull coaches all the time.
Oh, you troublesome trucks are lucky to be pulled by me.
James wasn't having a very good day. And then he saw...
Rosie?
Oh, dear.
What an awful noise.
Why do we have to be pulled by those squeaky wheels? Hello, James.
You really are red.
Yes, I've been repainted. What do you think?
I'll tell you what I think. I think you're trying to look like me.
No, I'm not.
Not so red now, squeaky wheels.
Squeaky wheels. Why are they calling you that?
No reason, just ignore them. Where are you off to, then?
I'm taking my trucks to Crovansgate.
I'm going to Crovansgate too. Want a race? Just to see which of us is the fastest red engine.
Okay, that sounds fun.
1, 2, 3, go! Come on!
James!
Sorry, Henry!
Oh.
There's clearly something wrong with your brakes, James. You barely managed to stop. I don't think you should be racing.
Maybe we should drive.
Good idea.
No, you're just worried I'll win and prove I'm the fastest red engine on Sodor.
I don't care about that. You need to go to the steamworks and find out why your brakes aren't working properly. I'll deliver your trucks while you're having your brakes checked.
Oh, fine.
But when James stopped at the next signal, his brakes didn't make the horrid noise they had before.
Huh? They didn't make a noise that time. It wasn't my brakes after all. It was the troublesome trucks pushing me like they always do.
James was so convinced that there was nothing wrong with his brakes, he didn't even bother having them checked.
Bye!
Kevin!
Yes, boss?
Are you leaking brake fluid?
Course not, boss. I check regularly.
Then what is that?
What is what? Ah, it is me! Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no! I feel dizzy! Ah!
Huh? Oh, it's Edward! Hello, Edward.
Oh, hello.
Are you busy? It's a lovely day, isn't it? Oh, have you seen Dowager Hat's new hat?
Oh, slow down, James. You're going way too fast.
Yeah, James, way too fast.
I'm the fastest red engine on Sodor. Carry on like that, and you're going to have a crash.
Yeah, biff bash crash.
Piff, bash, crash.
I just made that up. Do you like it?
James did have a problem. He was leaking brake fluid. And without enough fluid, his brakes couldn't work well at all. But he hadn't heard that horrible noise since he gave Rosie his troublesome trucks. And soon, James forgot all about being careful. And then there was trouble.
Oh, no! I can't stop!
Oh?
Whoa, 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 whoa! Ah! Whoa, whoa!
Oh. James!
Rosie! Help!
James! James! James!
Oh,
You okay, James?
I think so. How's my paint looking? I'm really in trouble now.
You can say that again, James. I've told you many times about showing off and rushing about. And now, you ruined the shed.
But, sir, James has had problems with his brakes all day. He was trying to be careful. He even went to the steamworks to have them fixed. You did go to the steamworks, didn't you, James?
I did go, but I thought the problem had stopped, so I didn't wait to get fixed.
Oh, honestly, James, it would have been better to fix your brakes when you had a small problem before it turned into a much bigger one.
I'm sorry, sir. Sorry, Rosie. I should have known another red engine would give good advice.
At least you proved one thing today, James. For a while there. You really were the fastest red engine on Sodor.
Until we get these sheds repaired, 2 of you engines will have to find new homes. Edward, where can we house you?
Oh, please, sir. Edward could come and share my shed.
Thank you, Philip.
Yay, a sleepover! Oh, this is going to be so much fun.
Now, Thomas, there's an empty shed for you at Knapford.
Here we are, Edward. Come in, come in. Make yourself at home.
Thank you, Philip. Oh, dear. Time for me to get some shut-eye.
You know, James must have been going really fast to have a crash like that.
Yes, much too fast. Anyway, good night, Philip.
Have you ever gone really fast, Edward? Have you ever had a nasty accident?
I really should get some sleep now.
Did I ever tell you about the time I had a race with Gordon? It was really brilliant.
Look at my lovely paintwork.
Don't worry, my friend. We'll have you fixed up in no time.
A long time ago, the VAT controller said that if I misbehaved again, he would paint me blue.
I'm sorry, boss, but I can't find any more red paint. We have plenty of blue paint, though.
Blue? I won't be the same at all if I'm painted blue. Here's James.
James? What happened to your shiny red paint?
You look like Thomas.
Hey? I'm blue! Oh, no! Nobody thinks blue engines are splendid.
Gordon's come down with boiler ache. Could you please take the express for him, James?
Not in this colour. What would everyone say?
It doesn't matter what colour paint you have, James. It's what you do to be really useful that matters.
Look, Daddy! Edward is going to be taking our train.
Oh. Hey? Pulling the express was never this easy before. These coaches are so light, I can go as fast as I want. Woohoo! Make way for an important engine! Express coming through!
James! Stop showing off before you have another crash!
Yeah. Phew. It was all just a dream. Here's James!
James, is that you? You look like me.
I'm green! Oh, this is terrible.
At least you're back on the rails again, James. And just in time, too. Henry's been delayed. The Fat Controller wants you to take his heavy goods train.
For a heavy goods train, this certainly feels very light. Maybe green makes you stronger. Strong and green like Henry, that's me. Maybe you should be repainted green, Rosie. Then you'll be as strong as me and Henry.
Or maybe you should stop showing off before you have another crash.
Yay! Look out, Edward! Oh, no! This is too much. Not another bad dream. Here's James!
Ah, James, I'm so glad the Fat Controller let us borrow you while Spencer is on loan.
Oh, I see you've gotten your silver paint polished. Very smart.
Silver? Oh, yes! This is what I call looking splendid! Whoa! Don't I look marvellous?
Stop showing off!
James, it's getting quite jumpy back here.
Sorry about that.
If you keep showing off, James, you'll have another crash. 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 Another crash.
Go on! Crash!
no, 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 no! I really don't want to crash again! Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh no! Brown! Purple! Yellow! Green! Orange!
James!
Please, sir, I'm sorry about showing off yesterday. I don't care if you paint me blue or green or silver, so long as I can be really useful again, sir.
Yes, James. I did tell you a long time ago that if you misbehaved again, I would have you painted blue. However, I can see that you're sorry, and I think it's only right to have you painted in a colour that suits you best.
Oh, yeah, it was me who rescued James when he came off the bridge and landed on top of me.
Well, thank you again for letting me stay the night. We must do it again sometime.
Yes. Well, you're coming back tonight, aren't you?
Oh, we'll see. I'd better get going. Bye, Philip.
See you tonight.
Oh, dear. It's going to be a while yet before this place is all fixed up again. Could take at least a week.
A week?
Lucky you've got a nice, quiet place to sleep, Edward.
But Edward didn't have a quiet place to sleep. Not with all Philip's chattering.
I have to find somewhere peaceful to sleep tonight.
Ah, of course you can drop anchor with us, shipmate.
Ah. Oh, yes. I'm so looking forward to a decent night's sleep. Ah, peace. Perfect peace.
'Twas a dark night and the wind she did blow, and the ship was frail and tiny.
Salty?
Sorry, I forgot to tell you. Salty often sings sea shanties in his sleep. It took me a while to get used to it, but now I can't fall asleep without them.
Ships at the bottom of the deep blue sea, singing yo ho ho and hey.
Oh, good morning, Edward. You look tired. Oh, it was such fun when you stayed the night at my shed. But I thought you would come back again last night. Didn't you like it there? How about the size? Was it big enough? Too big? Too small? Oh, it was too small, wasn't it? What about the...
I have to go now. Bye.
Have a good night's sleep, my friend.
What's happening? It's still the middle of the night.
Sorry, my friend. We have a second crew working all night to get James repaired as soon as possible.
Oh.
Edward! Watch out!
Huh? Something's wrong. Edward, are you okay? Oh no! He's asleep! Oh no! Edward, please! You have to wake up! Edward! Edward!
Sorry, Percy. And thank you, Philip.
Oh, That's what friends are for. But it's a shame you don't like staying in my shed anymore.
It's not that. It's just, well, I really need my sleep, and I can't stay up all night talking.
Oh, you should have said, Edward. I can be a bit of a chatterbox, can't I? But don't worry, this time I'll try really hard not to disturb you.
Oh, thank you, Philip.
Edward stayed with Philip for several nights while Tidmouth's sheds was being repaired. And Philip really did try very hard not to wake him.
Edward, are you awake? I just wanted to say... No, I don't need to say anything. Edward needs his sleep.
Hello, Thomas.
Oh, hello, James. Good to see you back on the line again. All repaired and repainted, too.
I'm not going to say a word about my paintwork today.
Really?
It doesn't matter what colour I am. It's what I do to be really useful that matters.
Who told you that?
Why, you did, Thomas. In a dream. Mind you, I bet my shiny red paintwork does look splendid again.
Hello, Edward. The work's all finished, and everyone's moved back in, including James.
Oh, I wish you could stay with me.
I'm sure Edward can't wait to get back to his own shed.
Well, perhaps I could stay one more night with Philip, if that's all right with you, sir.
You can stay as long as you like. Forever, even.
Well, it is nearer my branch line.
Well, Edward, if you want to move to Wellsworth, that's fine by me.
Yay! Brilliant! Oh, you hear that, Thomas? I have a new roommate. We'll miss you here at the sheds, Edward.
I'm sure we'll see each other all the time.
All right! We're gonna have some great times, eh, Edward? Me and you in the same shed. Wellsworth is a lovely station too, you know. Oops! There I go again, talking too much.
You could talk just as much as you like, Philip. Just not while I'm trying to sleep.
I wonder who will be joining us here at Tidmouth Sheds.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see.
But that's a story for another day.
That's James.